When the protagonist took the recommendation letter to the human kingdom, he realized that this letter was not ordinary. It not only allowed him to skip the line but even gave him direct access to see the king. Not long after, the protagonist arrived at the Adventurers Guild in the town. Having an adventurer identity made things easier, and he could search for Jenny while also exploring this unfamiliar world. When he entered the town tavern, he noticed that the weapons of the people here were mostly made of copper or iron, and leather and iron armor were the mainstream. The gear was much weaker compared to the game. After obtaining his adventurer's credentials, even the guildmaster was shocked. He needed to verify the authenticity of the letter, as only genuine letters would emit light when placed together. The guildmaster also explained the other functions of the letter. Hearing this, the protagonist finally realized how powerful his NPC servant had become after 500 years. After bidding farewell to the guildmaster, the protagonist accepted a mission the next day, to gather medicinal herbs from the monster forest in the wilderness. As a beginner adventurer, he had no choice but to take on such tasks. Just as he was about to return to the guild to submit his task, he unexpectedly encountered a level 359 high-level monster, a perfect opportunity to test his strength. They fought for several rounds, but the protagonist didn't gain any advantage. What was even more unbelievable was that this skeleton monster, though undead, wielded a sword of light. The protagonist launched several more attacks, but none of them caused any damage to the monster. His weapon was also about to break, leaving him with only one final blow. At that moment, the protagonist decided to stop holding back. He removed his restrictions and rushed forward, defeating the skeleton with a single blow. However, the monster's large sword was sent flying. It was a pity because he had really wanted that sword. After this battle, the protagonist gained a clearer understanding of his own strength, and his curiosity about the realism of this world grew. Meanwhile, the princess's room was destroyed, and the culprit was the sword of light that had been knocked away.